Traveling.
It's your boy, Jeff Jones.
It's your upset specialist, Thomas Boykin.
Hey guys, this is always and forever Tennessee ball. Let's go BLSU. Let's roll. Let's talk.
This is 234 Sports Talk. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
All right, fellas. Tua Tagovailoa situation. We know that he was injured. They brought him back in. He played. He went into the next game. He was injured, re-injured again. Actually, it was a serious injury. Looked real scary after the hit. And one of the physicians who allowed him to go back in and cleared him was fired. Fellas, what's your take on this situation with the Dolphins quarterback being injured?
That's serious, dude. Anytime you're talking about a player's livelihood, a player's life, period, that's serious. If you go back and recall the first incident when he first got hurt, he was running to the sidelines and he stumbled and fell and was looking kind of wobbly, and the teammates got to help him back up. In a coach's mind, he's got to know that he's not able to physically play the rest of that game, especially when he comes out like that. Is definite. He should have been in protocol then. He should have never been back on the field then. Right after that, he should have never been out there. All the second time did was accentuated and made it worse because he got pulled down hard, hit the back of his head, fingers locked up. He's laid out. They got to stretcher him off, take him to the hospital. Dude, this incident should have never happened, period. The second incident should have never happened at all. Now you're talking about a guy, you don't know. That might be a career-ending move. You never know because of the trauma to the spine, the neck. You don't know what his football career is going to look like now, especially if you're talking about the rest of his life. We don't know what that's going to look like because what's going to happen if he takes another hit and goes through another set of circumstances like that? You don't know what's going to happen. You could leave a guy permanently paralyzed. You don't know. So bottom line, we got to do better with taking care of the players. They got to do better with taking care of the players. Got to. As much as fans come to see those particular players, their livelihood and their life comes before this game all day, every day. What you got on it, Mike Jones?
Yes, I agree with you, Thomas, man. We have to look, the Players League, and it pissed them off because they allowed him to go back into that ball game, knowing he hadn't passed the protocol, and you send a guy back in there, man. And granted, players, we're competitive. We want to go back in the ball game. We want to finish up the game, but you have to sit and say no, even though it may cost your team a loss. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like you said, Thomas, it's about the player. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when this game is said and done on his end, is he going to be able to sit and be able to remember stuff when he's like 40 or 50 years old as a young man having trouble? Jim McMahon, that played for the Chicago Bears, that brother took a lot of hits, concussion, kept going back into the ball game, kept playing the game because guess what? He was probably telling them, and then they maybe was making him go back into the ball game, but you cannot sit and be taking concussion every week and expect to sit and be productive. It messes with your motor skills. Guys, I got just one story real quick. Man, I was like in the third or fourth grade. I can't remember what grade. I want to say the third grade. And we was playing football like in the month of December. It was cold outside, man. Hey, one guy that hit me low, one guy hit me high, and my head hit the back of the ground. This was during recess in elementary school. I had a concussion. I didn't know what I had. But man, my mind, I had a headache all day long. I couldn't function. It was like I couldn't even walk, man. You know what I'm saying? So I know how it feels to have a concussion like that. And dude, it ain't nothing pretty. And you know, sometimes you can sit up there and say, "Hey, I can go," and I probably could have. If my team needed me back in the third grade, we probably would have win. I probably would have won another player too. You know what I'm saying? But that's some serious stuff, guys. And you just don't mess with people. Hey, you got a backup quarterback. That's why you pay him money to sit and continue on the operation, guy. This was a major fail on the Miami Dolphins staff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It
well, we
should have
hope
been next immediately.
We hope everything is okay with them. It looked real scary, fellas, and you're right. You know, if I put myself in that situation, if I was the coach, when I saw him stumble after the first incident, he would have been out. There's no way he should have been allowed to continue the game, and he definitely shouldn't have got to start the following week. All right, fellas, we hope everything's okay with him. We got a quarterback. I feel like a quarterback controversy brewing down in the Big D, Dallas. As you all know, Cooper Rush came in after Dak Prescott went out and had surgery. And this is what he did. He beat the Bengals. He beat the Giants. He beat the Commanders. Cooper Rush is 3-0 after he gets the start with Dak Prescott going down. Do you all feel that when Dak Prescott comes back, if he doesn't perform up to par, that we're going to have a quarterback controversy down in Dallas?
Let me tell you this. Dak Prescott might not get back on the field. Number one, if I learned anything being an athlete and playing sports, you never take the ball out of the hot man's hand. Never. Right. And he's already won 3 games, which Dak has already shown you that he was inept with the same offensive line, same players, and you're out there stinking up the joint. This guy goes out and wins 3 in a row. What does that say about Dak Prescott? My big thing is this, and I've told people this when they paid him all the money, where he's like, well, he deserves all the money. No, he didn't. And this is why. The great ones, if you look at Jones, Aaron Rodgers, if you look at Patrick Mahomes, even if you look at Tom Brady, the biggest thing they bring to the table is time on target. Every time they throw a ball, it's on target. It goes exactly where it's designed to go. This guy can't hit short crossing patterns. He doesn't understand play situations. He showed you that last year in the playoffs when you need a touchdown and you're going for 10 yards. Well, what's 10 yards going to do if you need a touchdown? So my IQ, he might not see the field if he gets, even if he rushes back and tries to play Superman and come back, he might not see the field until this guy loses. And that might be a while. You never know. Stranger things have happened, i.e. Tom Brady took over for Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe was having an outstanding year when he got hurt. Tom Brady got in the game, got a hot hand. Guess what? You never saw Drew Bledsoe again.
Thanks.
Brett Favre. Dan Mikowski got on the whale of a year, having a whale of a year. Gets hurt. Brett Favre comes in the game. You never see Don Mikowski again.
That's it, man.
I mean, stranger things just happen, man. And this might be one of them things that was a blessing in disguise. We're like, we actually might have found our quarterback. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. And this is why they played the game.
Hey, Thomas, Drew Bledsoe and Tom Brady. I think that's totally different than Cooper was Cooper Rush, uh, and Dak Prescott. Here's the deal, guys. Don't overthink this guy. Dak Prescott is your franchise quarterback. He is your franchise quarterback. Now, what the offensive coordinator needs to do is to stop expecting, because Dak is an elite athlete, throwing balls deep down the field. Run the same offense that I guarantee to you that they probably dumb it down, that offense, to sit and let Cooper Rush sit and succeed in this offense. Do the same thing with Dak. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop making it so like Dak is a super elite quarterback. Just stay within the foundations or formations that you're doing for Rush. You know what I'm saying? It'll work for Dak, and you probably might get a little bit more. You might open up the playbook just maybe a little bit more to where the Cowboys are winning by some 2 or 3 touchdowns now. I think they said they made that offense for Dak to be too much for him. You know what I'm saying? And he's a great quarterback, but I just think that I don't think there would be a quarterback controversy with these two, because look, first of all, like you said, Thomas, Jerry Jones is very stubborn anyway. You see how he does with coaches. So he ain't letting Dak sit go nowhere, especially he didn't pay that. He paying his brother. You know what I'm saying? So Rush is going to be what he is. He's a capable backup that came in and did his job. Look, I hate when people, the fanatics sit and say, hey, the backup, everybody loves the backup. But guess what? That's what a backup is supposed to do. He come in and he hold the fort down. Even though Dak was not having a whole lot of success, who's to say it wasn't going to come? But now I think they sit and see a blueprint. Let's try this blueprint that you did for Rush with Dak and see how it goes.
Good point.
But here is the eyeliner of what you just said. We gonna dummy down the offense that I'm paying this guy this big amount of money that you were supposed to be studying in the offseason to be ready for and come out blazing with the Cowboys, but you can't get out the way of your own self. That's facts. He ain't been back to the playoffs since his first year.
But look, Thomas, you got to
and
think
had
about
a whale the first team he had. Had a whale the first team he
had. But look, Thomas, you got to look at this too now. Dak ain't the only player on that team. It is 11 guys on the offense.
That's true statement.
You know, that offensive line ain't maybe like how it used to be. So you run. See, I think maybe that offensive coordinator is starting to see some stuff like, whoa, okay, so if we do it this way, man, because we've been struggling. And what if you had to use Rush running that same? I think they use a different offensive philosophy with Rush, you know, and maybe teams weren't prepared for it. I don't know. But I agree with you too, Thomas. Like you said, you paying this guy all these millions of dollars. He's supposed to come through like what you did in the preseason and the offseason and stuff like that and make that offense work. I get it, but
I'm gonna tell you like this. If Cooper Rush did it, imagine you put Tony Romo behind the same line, which everybody swore Tony Romo stunk. Tony Romo was an actual beast.
Yeah, he was cool.
Tony Romo's problem was Tony Romo never had an offensive line, ever. His whole time there, he never had an offensive line. But yet and still, he still managed to win games without an offensive line. Now, you put him on line with what you got, now that dude can sit back and eat cake all day.
Why can't Dak? So why can't Dak eat?
Because Dak has an issue with accuracy. if you look at every game Dak plays, when it comes to throwing a pressure ball, Dak has no accuracy. None.
Oh, you might be on to something. I've never really you could be on to something.
His whole Cowboys career, when he's throwing the ball, most of the time when he's throwing the ball, it's behind who he's throwing it to. Which, if you ask me, Amari Cooper made him look good because all he had to do was get the ball in the area.
Yeah, but look, I'm going to say this also. And now, we're not just only going to sit and say the Cowboys' success has only been because of Cooper. But look, that running game is starting to look a whole lot better too.
Oh no, Zeke is starting to look like Ohio State Zeke.
Right.
And let's not forget that defense, fellas. The defense is playing real good.
Their defense is playing lights out right now. Their defense is playing lights out right now. So you can't leave out their D. Their D has been very formidable. Very, very formidable. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited for Cooper Rush. I mean, to get the opportunity and get in the game and go 3-0 first time in the you can't ask for a sweeter start than that. You can't ask for a sweeter start than that.
Hey, look, Tom, like you said, as an athlete, man, when your number is called and you've been a backup, man, and they put you in the ball game, look, dude, like you said, I understand this. Look, Cooper Rush is understanding, and he has understood the assignment. What he's supposed to come in and do. He's taking advantage of his opportunity. And you know what? Like you said, I don't think he dethroned Dak at that position. Not the way Jerry Jones think. But this might be an eye awakening for him to sit and be a starter somewhere else on another team.
Or it may enhance Dak to get on his P's and Q's and start throwing the ball like he's capable of throwing the ball. Because I'm not saying he's not capable. He's more than capable. The problem is, will you do the work so it becomes motor skills? So it becomes like a Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers where he flick the wrist, it's going where it's going.
Yep.
But we'll see. But I'll still say I'm excited for, much as I hate to say it because I don't like no Cowboys, but I'm excited for them because they're actually on a roll right now. So I'm excited for them.
Wow. Hey, well, he said what he said. Well, fellas, we'll see.
I don't hold no bones.
We'll see what happens. And I truly believe that, if Cooper holds down the fort, Cooper Rush holds down the fort, and Dak comes back and Dak, is not playing well, I think that we might see something happen down there. Well, we'll see.
Might see the Hollywood Kane come out there, yoke the Joker.
We'll see. Well, fellas, let's talk NFL. Let's talk NFL predictions. Tonight, of course, we know that the Broncos and the Colts are playing. We can still call that game. It's still early. Who do you guys like as we go down the list in this game on the night? The Colts and the Broncos. Who you guys liking in that one?
I got the Broncos winning this one. I got the Broncos winning this one easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Broncos. I think Taylor, the running back, is gonna be out this game, even though he has been a non-factor in the running game. Yeah, Broncos.
Yeah. I'm rolling with the Broncos. I think they'll pull this one off tonight. How about the Giants and my Packers? My Green Bay Packers. That game is in London, might I add.
Whoa. Well, I'm going to tell you like this, brother. I believe that Green Bay has solved the dilemma on offense. The defense is already there. I think Aaron Rodgers has actually solved the dilemma on offense. I think the Packers win this game.
Yeah. Packers, you can if nothing else, man, we've been talking quarterback. Packers, Aaron Rodgers definitely give you an 80% chance of winning no matter what.
Cut and dry.
Yeah, I got to roll with my Green Bay Packers in this one too. How about the Lions and the Patriots? Who you guys liking in that one?
Woo-hoo!
Lions and Patriots.
I think I'm going to ride with the Lions on this one. I think I'm going to ride Lions on this one.
Yeah, I love that pick, Thomas. I think the Lions, somebody was telling me, I'm not for sure if they scored the most points so far this year, or if it's how many, maybe they got the most yardage put up this year, but the Lions are doing their thing, man.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna have to agree with you guys on that. I'm gonna roll with the Lions in that one too, especially with the quarterback situation in New England there. How about the Chargers and the Browns?
I still think San Diego ain't done much to impress. And I think the Browns is on a roll right now, even though they didn't look so hot last week, but the running game with the Browns is stupid. I mean, it's stupid sick. I got to go Cleveland with that one.
Yes, I go with Cleveland on this. Brissett, man, he's holding the fort, man. He's holding the fort down.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I gotta agree with you guys on that one. I gotta go with Cleveland on that. All right, how about the Texans and the Jaguars? Texans and Jaguars.
You know what? Here comes a Boykin special.
Uh-oh.
Here comes a Boykin special. I got the Jags winning this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with you, Tom. I'm gonna add a biscuit. I'm gonna add a wing on that special.
and I guess I'm gonna add a big old drink on that one. And I'm going with the Jags on this one. I just don't think that the Texans got it all together this season.
Nah.
How about the Falcons and the Buccaneers? Falcons and Buccaneers.
Tom Brady bounces back. Tampa Bay wins this game.
Wow. Hey, I tell you what. I'm thinking in my mindset, we're going to get rid of Tom Brady one way or another. I think when he started getting humiliated, I think that's when he's going to lead the game. I look for the Falcons to upset the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Tom Brady going to get more and more frustrated. And he's going to I should have never came back.
We got new upset specialists, huh? Right. Mike Jones. I'm going to have to go with them Buccaneers, man. I think Mr. Brady is going to bounce back, as Mr. Boykin said. I think he's going to bounce back. How about your Steelers, Mr. Boykin, and the Buffalo Bills? Uh-oh.
Hate to say it. Hate to say it. Hate to say it. Love my boys to death, but Kenny Pickett is not ready for Buffalo. He is not ready for Buffalo. I'm sorry. He's just not ready for Buffalo. I got to go Bills with this one.
I agree. Even if they had I don't care who put in the quarterback. They got too many issues offensively for Pittsburgh. The Bills, man, they gonna have everybody gonna eat this game. Everybody for the Bills gonna eat.
Yes, sir. Got the Bills with you guys. All right, we got a good one here. The Dolphins and the Jets. What do you think about this one?
I still think Miami pulls that out. Even with Tua out, I still think Miami still pulls that.
I tell you what, man. Teddy Bridgewater is the backup to Tua for Miami, which you're not gonna lose a beat with Teddy. But I don't know. Something telling me, man. The Jets got Zach. Wilson back. I look for the Jets to keep on slowly making some noise. I think we're going to see how big of a factor Tua is in his offense, man. I'm going with the Jets.
I can't go with the Jets. I cannot go with the Jets. I don't think that they have it together. And I still think, even without Tua playing, that Miami pulls this one off. Going with Miami. How about the Bears and the Vikings?
Wow. Easy pick. Bears get smashed. I hate to say it. Bears get smashed. Vikings is gonna eat this game.
Okay. How about I say and go upset specialist on you,
Oh,
Thomas? Justin Fields and is uncontrollable from the running back, from the quarterback. He's gonna be a running back this game, and he's gonna do some damage on the ground, and this is gonna be upset. Vikings go down.
well, I got the Vikings. This one is in Minnesota, and it's hard to play over there. It's loud, and I think they play a whole lot better when they're at home. So I'm going with the Vikings in this one. How about the Titans and the Commanders? Your Titans, Mike Jones.
Mike Jones, if your Titans don't win this game, something wrong. If y'all don't win this game, something wrong.
If I'm wrong.
I think your boy Derrick Henry eats real big this game.
Yes, sir. Hey, Mr. Thomas, some would be definitely wrong. I think Derrick Henry, I think them wheels is, I think, you know how you had to put some of that lube, that WD-40, some of this other type stuff on them nuts and bolts. I think Derrick Henry is starting to, them wheels starting to turn. Look for Derrick Henry. Look for a heavy dose of Derrick Henry. And but look, I'm still gonna say this. It's gonna be a close game. But Derrick Henry's still going to do his thing.
I think Tennessee pulls it off, fellas. How about the Seahawks and the Saints? Seahawks and the Saints.
That's an interesting game. That's an interesting game. That's going to pose an interesting game. Where is that game at?
That game is in New Orleans.
Might have to roll with the Saints on that. Might have to roll with the home team on this one. Especially with everything going on with hurricanes and stuff going on through that. Saints might be a little motivated with this one.
Yeah, I might go with the Saints on this as well.
Well, I'm gonna jump ship on you fellas, and I'm rolling with the Seahawks.
Okay.
I'm rolling with the Seahawks.
Okay.
All right, fellas. Good one here. 49ers and Carolina Panthers. Who you liking? 49ers, Panthers.
Oh, that's an easy one. Garoppolo's on a roll right now. 49ers. And the 49ers defense is playing lights out football. I gotta go Niners with this one.
Hey, I'm gonna give you the reason why Carolina will not win. One position, and that's Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield sucks.
Wow. Wow. Well, he said what he said.
Tell us how you really feel, Mike.
All right. Well, fellas, I'm going to go with the Niners. I feel like Jimmy G is back in the saddle, man. Got a couple games up under his belt. He's feeling real good right now, and that defense is looking good. How about the Eagles and the Cardinals? Good one. Eagles, Cardinals. I believe it's probably one of the best games they got this weekend.
That's gonna be must-see TV right there. That's gonna be must-see TV. You talking about two primetime quarterbacks that know how to move the ball up and down the field. Wow. But I think Kyler Murray pulls a shocker.
Whoa.
I think Kyler Murray sends Philly to the defeat land.
I tell you what, Thomas, This to me is the Oklahoma Sooner Heisman quarterback type thing with
Bingo.
with Murray and Hurts, but
Yeah.
I never pick against Philly again until later on down the line. They look very impressive. I just go Philly, fly Eagles.
I got the Eagles in this one too. And fellas, how about the Cowboys and the Rams? Does Cooper Rush get it done against the Rams? Rams are at home.
Absolute. The Rams still suck. Your defending Super Bowl champions come out the gate sucking, and they're gonna keep sucking. Cowboys.
I don't know what to say on that, Jones. Man, the Rams, look, like I said last week, with another football team, they got to win at some point. The Rams got to win at some point. And I did sit and say that I thought the Cowboys would go 2-4, 50-50, but they have won 3 in the 4. I'm looking for the Rams to sit and help me out with my ratio. The Rams win this, man.
All right,
Cowboys, this win rushed his Kurt Warner season ends right here.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the Cowboys defense is going to get after him.
Yep.
They are going to get after him. He's going to have to be very mobile and very able to make plays on his feet because
he will. He's gonna be mobile.
Cowboys. I got the Cowboys. All right, fellas, we're running out of time here. We about to wrap it up. We got 2 more games here: the Bengals and the Ravens. Who you liking?
I still got the Ravens winning that one.
Ravens all day.
Still got the Ravens winning that.
All right, I got the Ravens in that one. How about the Raiders and the Chiefs, our last game?
Patrick Mahomes all day, ain't betting against him.
I'm going with the Vegas. I'm going with the Raiders.
I'm sticking with the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is in a groove. Well, fellas, it's been a real one. Until the next time, remember to like us, subscribe, comment on YouTube, catch us on Twitter, catch us on TikTok. It's been 234 Sports Talk. We talked about it tonight, and we'll talk about it again next time. Until the next time, fellas, peace.
Peace.